Good evening. Tonight I'm going to continue to learn the grammar part for the chapter 1. Chapter 1 grammar. We're still in grammar part or grammar section. So last time we learned three things. How to construct a positive, negative, and interrogative sentence. And tonight I'm going to learn about a pointer words. So kind of like this and that in English. So in Chinese, this is 吃, and then that is 那. So this is 吃, and then this is 那. So how, but there is some exception, and not exception, but there are rules when we want to use 吃 and 那. And what are they? First one, for one, if you want to construct a sentence that is a pointer plus an auxiliary verb, for example, this plus auxiliary verb, this is, so you can just write it with this construction, 知 and then plus 是. Okay, 知 plus 是. But if you want to put noun after pointer, so it's a bit different, so it's a bit longer. You cannot directly write 知 followed by 是, but after 知 you need to add 个. So 知个, and then followed by noun, and after that you write 是. This rule holds the same for that. So let me write it in here for number 2. Okay, if you want to write that plus a auxiliary verb, can it be that is, for example, the same with this is, so you just write 那 plus 那 plus 是. So 那 plus 是. And if you want to put noun after that, or that followed by noun, you need to add 个, this is neutral, 那 个, and then followed by noun, then you just put 是. Okay, so that's the rule that you have to remember. If you want to make a sentence that the construction is the pointer plus auxiliary verb, you can just directly write the pointer word plus 是. However, if you want to construct a sentence, a pointer followed by noun, you need to add 个. You cannot directly put pointer plus 是, so you have to give 个before it, or 个 will precede 是. We are going to make the example. So for the first one, for one, this one. So we're going to make this is, for example, this is a school. Okay. So because this is a pointer followed by auxiliary verb, then as you may guess, we can just write 知识. It was school. Do you still remember? 学校. Okay, so this, why do I need to, I don't want to write this. So this is a school. 知识学校. Okay. The next example is this school. For example, this school is his school, for example. Okay. We haven't learned this, but I think, yeah, I'll just write it in here. And for the explanation, I will cover it later. So this school, because this is the pattern is followed by noun. So as we have learned, you need to put 个 before 是. So 这个 and then school, you write it in here. 这个学校是他 his, right? 他的. Okay. And we can write the school again in here, his school. But since we already know that this is going to be this noun will be the same with this one, we can omit this. So in Chinese, people often say that, so this is common to say that, we do not mention this one. 这个学校是他的学校 or 这个 no, this is not, this is neutral. 这个学校是他的学校 or 这个学校是他的. So you can omit this one. That's a second example. For this construction, the pointer plus auxiliary verb, you can just directly set 这是学校. But if you want to put noun, so 这个学校是他的学校 or 这个学校是他的 without mentioning the 学校, because we already know that it's going to be this. We just shorten that or omit that. And the next example for that, the first one is if that is we learn that is a computer, right? That is a computer. That is na, and then plus 个 plus the computer 电脑 电脑是 I'm sorry, not that computer. So this is for the second example. Because this is a computer, so this is a pointer followed by auxiliary verb, so you just write it 是. I apologize. 那是电脑. Okay. 那是电脑. And then if we want to change the structure by putting the computer, the noun, right after the pointer, right? That computer is his or her. I think this time is her. Her computer. So because this is noun, so we need to put 个 before after the pointer word. 那个电脑 是那个电脑是他的电脑。So 那个电脑是他的电脑。Why did I write the kanji again? So now it should be in the second here. Now, okay. So just remember, if you make a sentence that is followed by pointer and then followed by a auxiliary verb, then you just write the pointer plus shi. So this one is becoming like, this is a computer, so you just write it. That is a computer, so you write it 那是电脑. But however, if you construct a sentence that is that the noun comes after the pointer, so you cannot just directly put 是 after the 那, you have or the pointer, so you have to put 个 in between. So this one will become 那个电脑是他的电脑. And you can omit this one because we already know the noun in here. It's already mentioned in front, so we know that we can omit this. But it's not wrong if you write it, but it's going to be too long, right, if you make a conversation. Okay, I think that's it for tonight. So I'll continue the next time. I'll continue to explain about the usage of the. Okay, thank you.